So part 2 to that video. A lot of people have been trained that there's all this war, this battle, all this friction that has to happen before you have this elevation in your life and before the divine says, finally, I love you, you're the one. And people attribute that to their success, to their relationships and everything in their life, that there has to be this struggle in order for them to have their salvation. And that's not true. There are still mental and spiritual wars. And so we have been trained and conditioned to believe that there has to be this battle before we can smile. And so this is why people do this in their relationships. It takes you away from what your alignment is. Alignment is no fight and no struggle. Alignment is something that is perfectly and irrationally convenient. It's just magic. It is something that has just set out just for you. It is like the red carpet of your life, to opportunities, to people, to places, travel, everything you want to do. It is like an unlimited account of something that you want all the time. And it's everything lined up just in time for it. The struggle love concept came from slavery. It came from a lot of things where we think that everything that we get has to have all of this pushback, and that's not true. And we think that it has to have all these things that build our character, and that's not true. Sometimes these things break our spirit, and so we have to understand what's aligning us through our heart and through our mind. We have to understand that your higher power is in your heart, not in your mind. Your enemy is in your mind. And this is why we sit and think about things and ponder upon things that are not meant for us. You don't have to think when something is aligned for you. So listening to somebody's relationship with the divine, what carried them through, what got them out, their testimony is very important, because it lets you know if you're on time, and it lets you know if this is a situation that is going to help you excel, or this is a situation that's going to push you back. A pushback is not okay. A pushback lets you know that you are very much delayed and in the wrong place. Your higher power, God, does not want all this struggle for you. We do learn from our mistakes, but the mistake doesn't have to be there. Once we understand our limits, and once we learn from our pain, and once we also have an everlasting place of love and a source of love and our connection to the divine. And not that you deserve bad things to happen to you, or that this is something that's supposed to happen to you. That is not true. The universe wants you to have the best of the best, and the universe aligns you to have the best of the best. So anytime you don't, and anytime you're behind, it's because you aren't paying attention.